Hi, everybody. Welcome. And we are so excited to kick off our first United Nations team call together. Round of applause for that. This is so much fun. Of course, we have lots of very, very special recognition tonight. And I can't wait for you all to hear from our new National Vice President, Kendall Pierce Travers, and she will be finishing the call with us this evening. I love Kendall's journey, and I think it will be so inspiring for every one of you who are on tonight. But as we always do, we love to start off with recognition for our entire teams. So this is our combined nation recognition for the month of May. And May was a banner month, you guys. Oh my goodness, holy underwear. It was so exciting right up to the finish. That's how close should be, right? Working until the very last possible moment. So I'm so proud and in awe of all of our East Coast team for staying up till 1 a.m. to ring in the new era with Kendall and her team promoting to nation. It was so fun and so exciting, and I'm sure that you all collapsed in exhaustion after a little bit of celebration. So without further ado, we have amazing recognition tonight. I'm going to acknowledge the top achievers for our United Nations, and then we'll bring on respective recognition from our VPs to acknowledge those who are in qual and who are new managers. So top sponsor for May was Katie Miller with 10 personally sponsored. That is so exciting. Congratulations, Katie from Cannonsburg, PA. Our top district manager, also Katie Miller, over 16,330 in her central district. That is phenomenal. So excited for you. Way to blow past your goals, Katie, for the month of May. We're so excited and cheering on to a finish for area this month. Top area manager, Melissa Montani, 17,612. Oh my goodness, what a pace setter. Congratulations, Mel. We're so excited for you. And our top regional vice president, for the last month that she was a regional vice president, goes to Kendall Travers. And Kendall in her central region had $90,000 in her central region. That is amazing, you guys. I mean, bonusing regions hit 60,000, and Kendall had 30% more beyond that. So I was just blown away by everything that came together in those final hours of close. So it was so exciting to hear about that. Our district manager bonus achievers, Rhiannon Carlson from Orland, California, Lynn Carpenter from Reno, Nevada, Alyssa Cavallero from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Sarah Gernert, Pensacola, Florida, Kim Graham from Sparks, Nevada, Angela Jordan from Reynoldsville, Pennsylvania, Melissa Ladner, Klamath Falls, Oregon, Nikki Marsh from Gibsonia, Pennsylvania, Katie Miller from Cannonsburg, Pennsylvania, Melissa Montani from Mars, Pennsylvania, Mindy Reed from Wheatland, California, Danielle Suley from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Ashley Smith from Palm Harbor, Florida, Tiffany Spitznagel from North Huntington, Pennsylvania, Kendall Travers from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and last but not least, beloved Jesse Wagner from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Congratulations, you guys. So district manager bonus, you achieved that with 5,000 QV plus 5 sponsored within your central district. And that is a huge bonus level, because it means that we're simply linking arms with new team members and helping them to teach and train and sponsor and grow their own personal business. So congratulations, everybody. Our area manager bonus achievers goes to these 5 lovelies. So area manager bonus is 20,000 in your central area plus 10 new sponsored within your central area. And these girls are rocking and rolling. Rhiannon Carlson, Lynn Carpenter, Alyssa Cavallero, Tiffany Spitznagel, and Kendall Travers. Congratulations, you guys. That's awesome. Huge achievement. I'm so proud of you guys. And last but not least, our regional vice president bonus achievers. These are 60,000 QV level achievers plus 20 sponsored within their organization, Alyssa Cavallero and Kendall Travers. Congratulations. This is awesome. Round of applause for all of our top sponsoring. It is my honor to kick off are folks who are in qualification or who are new managers effective June the 1st. And so in my central region, I get to acknowledge Lori Harrison, and Lori is from Sparks, Nevada, and Lori is sponsored by Barb Stein. And those of you who have met Lori, you absolutely love her. She is a PA physician assistant here at our local Reno VA hospital, and she's just tearing it up. And I'm so excited for all of the new team members that she had. She had 4 new team members join her in April. So excited for her. Congratulations, Lori. I get to pass the call on to Lynn Carpenter. Lynn, my soul sister over in Reno. Special celebrations going on for her tonight and her family. So Lynn, can you hear me?
I can. Thank you, Becky. Yeah, so along with Becky having a birthday, I am honored that I gave birth to my amazing daughter 10 years ago on the very same day that Becky was born. So they share a birthday, and it makes me happy because they're 2 of my most favorite people in the world. So it makes sense that they have the same birthday. But I do have some family downstairs, and we're just celebrating. You know, when you turn double digits, it's a big deal, I'm finding out. So it's been a lot of fun. So I'm going to do our recognition, and then I'll quietly excuse myself and then get the recording, because I cannot wait to hear everything that's on the line tonight and with Kendall and what she has to share. Before I do my recognition, I just want to say I am so proud of all of you over there on the East Coast and everything that you've accomplished. We were over here just cheering you guys on. And Kendall, I've seen your journey, honey, and I am so proud of you and just the amazing person you've blossomed into. So I love you, and I'm proud of you. And I'm proud of Becky with being an executive national vice president. I couldn't be more proud to have her, and I know you all feel this way, to represent our nation. And she's just a perfect role model for all of us to be her promoting nation. So we love you, Becky, and happy birthday, honey. So I am excited to announce that I have a new district manager in qualification. Her name is Shiloh Smith. She lives here in Reno and is sponsored by myself. She had an amazing first month. She's going to do amazing things in this business. I cannot wait for you guys all to hear how this girl is going to shoot up to the top. And I can't wait for you to all meet her too, because you will absolutely fall in love with her. And so we'll be here next month celebrating her being a new district manager. So congratulations, Shiloh. I love you, and I love everything that you represent, and you are absolutely perfect for Arbonne and for our team. And because you have a beautiful heart, you're going to have nothing but success in this business. So congratulations. I'm proud of you.
Awesome. Lynn, thank you so much. Enjoy your family. We love you. Thank you for hopping on. And perfect lead-in, I'm going to invite Sarah Carpenter-Gernert on the line, Lynn's sister-in-law. And Sarah is joining us from Pensacola to acknowledge recognition for her team. Sarah?
Hi, Becky. Thank you, Miss ENVP. It's so awesome to say that. And happy birthday. Love you. So I have one gal in district manager qualification, and that's Daisy Chavez. And she's from Carson City, Nevada, and sponsored by myself. And I've known Daisy since high school, actually since kindergarten, but we went to all the way up to high school together. She was one of my first friends in school, and she recently relaunched her business last month and started out with a bang, and she is just going for it. I'm very, very thankful that we're on this journey together, and I couldn't be more proud of you, Daisy, and I love you.
Sarah, thank you so much. I love you. I'm so excited. And Rhiannon, my turn to bring Rhiannon. We're bringing it back to the West Coast. We're kind of like ping pong bowling. So we're going from Pensacola to Orland, California. RC, can you hear me?
I can. Yeah. Thank you, Becky. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
In district manager qualification, we have Karen O'Brien from Roseburg, Oregon, sponsored by Connie Ruff. And then we have new district manager Kendra Beams in Orland, California, sponsored by myself. Good job, girl. I'm so excited.
Awesome. RC, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you two lovelies. I love their hearts and they are so special to me. I know I get to rub elbows with them at some of our local team stuff and impact training tours, and I just adore them. So congratulations, you guys. So exciting. Thank you, Rhiannon. This is awesome. I love it. And now I get the pleasure of bringing on our newest regional vice president, Tiffany Spitznagel, who's joining us from, oh, Tiff, where are you at right now?
Happy birthday,
Thank you.
ENVP. I'm in the Outer Banks right now.
Oh my gosh. Awesome. Is it beautiful? You look
No,
gorgeous.
it was freezing today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you still are exuberant. I mean, no one would know that it was freezing. You look lovely.
Yeah, it's fun, but it was cold today. So we hung out and I have a hoodie on. So
Well, we're so excited to hear about the fun things happening in your team, Tiff.
yeah, thank you. This is so exciting. So I have 2 new district managers within our region. Kelly Grosser from Pottstown, PA. She's sponsored by Melissa Montani. And then Wendy Wilson from Greensburg, Pennsylvania, sponsored by myself. Those are 2 new district managers. So I'm super excited for them. Congrats, ladies.
Thank you so much, Tiff, for joining us and taking time away from your family on vacation. We love you. This is so exciting. What a fun time. Excited to celebrate you in July. We're going to have fun. And now I'll ask Alyssa Cavallero to join us to do her team recognition.
Hi, Becky. Happy birthday.
Hi, Hen.
So we have 2 district managers in qualification. We have Kelly Matthew from Pittsburgh, PA, sponsored by myself, and Megan Clowner from Canonsburg, PA, sponsored by myself. And then our region has 2 new district managers. We have Emily Greco from Sarver, PA, sponsored by myself, and Chrissy Burnsworth from Beaver, PA, sponsored by myself.
Oh, yay. Liz, thank you so much. I'm so excited.
Oh, wait, we have one more. We also have Kara Linetti, who's a new district manager from Monroeville, PA, sponsored by Jesse Wagner.
Awesome. Oh my gosh, yay. Congratulations. So exciting. Wonderful things happening for Alyssa's team. Well done, everyone. That's great. I love it. Awesome. And Kendall, we have some fun stuff that we want you to announce for your team. Come on down.
Yay. Happy birthday, Becky. Okay, so in our region, we have 2 in qualification for district manager. That's Kayla DeJulius from Canonsburg, sponsored by myself, and Lauren Cole from Export, sponsored by myself, and they're both in Pennsylvania. So congratulations, girls. I'm super excited for them. They were working to the last minute, obviously, like the rest of us were on close day. And then we have a new district manager, and that is Nicole Bodine from Monroeville, PA, sponsored by myself. And that's super exciting because Nikki's one of my oldest friends and has been watching me do this business for 10 years and has been my client for this whole time. So she finally decided to jump in last month, and I'm super, super proud of her and so excited for her journey. And then last but not least, we have one more in qual for area manager, and that is Miss Katie Miller from Canonsburg, PA. And I'm so excited for her because she just killed it last month. I know that her team's going to finish this month.
There's our girl. There's our superstar. So exciting. Kisses to you, Katie. Congratulations. Oh my gosh. And you seriously blew past your goal. Kendall, I know, like when you were talking earlier in the month with Katie, what was that looking like?
Well, there was no doubt she was going to hit 10. Her goal was, I think, 11.5. And so she was like, oh, it's happening. It's happening. She never wavered. I believed it immediately. This girl, when she has a vision and a plan, it is done. There's no question about it. So the 16,500 was like icing on the cake. It was perfect.
Wow. Wow. That's awesome. Well, it'll be a breeze across the finish line this month. Congratulations, Katie and team. That is so exciting. I love it. And I would be remiss if I didn't share a special something about this girl in front of me on the screen, our new National Vice President, Kendall Pierce Travers. Can you believe it? I'm so excited. talk about a vision and a plan and a dream and making it happen. Girlfriend, it was so fun. We chatted briefly late April, and in true Kendall fashion, she's like, Michael and I are going to take a trip, and tell me how you feel about it. And I'm like, well, I feel fine about it. I really do. I think if you feel good about it. So here she was, taking a trip with her beloved Mike, who we all love and adore, for a full week. They were gone traveling the country, having a ball. And I'm sure she had this nagging voice at the back of her head about like, am I really doing the right thing here? I'm really doing the right thing. But it just is such an acknowledgement to all of you on her awesome team who were all reaching and striving for your own goals. And you guys are amazing leaders in your own right. Like, she knew that before she even took a step into May. And she's like, it's done. I mean, we've got this, right? And I'm like, yes, you've got this. It is totally, totally done because of the incredible leadership that she has attracted into her business. And you guys are really going the way and showing the way. And I'm so excited and honored that that we can watch the journey for every single one of you. It has been really such a privilege. And we're going to gush on Kendall and all of you later on the call. But I just want to say congratulations, because I only get to announce that once. New National Vice President, Kendall Pierce Travers. So I was so excited, honey. Congratulations. It's awesome. You're going to hear from Kendall at the end of the call, because you all will want to hear her story. You all love her already. So it's just fun to kind of see all of that tied up into a bow. And so she'll be able to do that for us. So proud of you, honey. I love you. I love you so much. We have some Arbonne incentive earners, and I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge you, beautiful people. I tell you what, we have some people who are going to be going and experiencing fantastic things in the Riviera Maya, Cancun. And so these people are enjoying an all expenses paid vacation from Arbonne: Melissa Montani, Tiffany Spitznagel, Jesse Wagner, Kendall Travers, Rihanna Carlson, Alyssa Caballero. I am so excited and proud of you guys. Congratulations. You are all going to be having a ball, and we have to maybe we could do a Zoom toast or something to you when you arrive. Maybe we can figure that out. That would be awesome. That'd be so cool. So I have the special honor now of highlighting a few people that I love to keep on our hearts. These are our team, or our extended team, who have been going through health trials or maybe some challenges with their family. So I really appreciate you all keeping them in your prayers. And these amazing people are just doing incredible, surviving and thriving through health challenges. That's Debbie Kubik, who is Rhiannon's mom, Dan Carpenter Sr., Justin Pierce, Mike West and Connie West, and our sideline sisters, Shayna Gross-Close and Sarah Wilson. And of course, sweet Kaylee Jordan, who's doing amazing as Angela Jordan's daughter. And she's doing great since her health scare last fall. Also, please keep in mind Angela Jordan's sister, who has battled cancer as well and is doing well at this current point in time. And I just want to put on your hearts one of our fellow team members. Royale Peterson is from Johnstown, PA. And some of you may have already seen possibly a post from Royale, but she has been diagnosed with ALS, which is Lou Gehrig's disease. And I'll post more information about that, but I know most importantly, she would just love to have your prayers and consideration. She is a darling lady. She has 3 adult sons, and so, but definitely is facing an uphill battle. So I really, really appreciate you guys keeping her in your thoughts and your prayers. I have a few short announcements before we are going to finish with some incredible tips and tricks for setting your summer up for success. And first thing I want to announce is our Jump on June incentive. All of you are growing an incredible preferred client base, and that's really important with Arbonne. We want to grow a balanced business between inviting new consultants who are interested in business building, but also having for every one consultant, we should have about 3 to 4 preferred clients coming into our business, because that is growing a stable, steady business. And this is our month to really love on our preferred clients with our Jump on June incentive. Any preferred client that orders a $150 order gets to choose from a free product gift offering. And Arbonne does this usually only in their start month, but they are extending this for the month of June for any preferred client. In addition to that, they get to choose a fun little surprise bag for just $35. And this is like upwards of $300 value, you guys. So it's a great way for them to just love on themselves, but also it's a great way for us to reach out and connect with our preferred clients. Even if they're not loyal buyers, be able to reach out and just offer that incentive, give them an opportunity to plug back in. So excited for that. And furthermore, Arbonne has released a second offering, the monthly incentive for June. If you haven't already seen it on your dashboard, they have an adorable picture, like a acrylic picture that is Arbonne with 4 darling little acrylic cups, and that is going to be earned for anybody who has 2,500 PQV in their business. When they sponsor one new consultant with a 250 start order, you're going to get that darling picture and 4 set piece in your following order in the month of July. And it is so stinking cute. Oh my gosh, I love how Arbonne is giving us these monthly incentives now, like the water bottle and now the cute little picture. It's just a great way to open up a door of conversation with people who you want to keep dripping on in your business. So I love that Arbonne is doing this for us. And finally, Arbonne has released an amazing incentive called California Dreamin', and that incentive, so cool. The actual dates for the trip are December 7th through the 10th, so this is an opportunity for you to put this on your vision board. And I want to, if I can share my screen, I'm going to do my best to give you guys a little visual, if I can. Okay. All right, y'all. And this little visual of how to earn the California Dreamin', this was shared by Tracy Schuetz, who is an EMVP in California. And it really helped to solidify and wrap my brain around what it takes to earn this challenge. But this is an all expenses paid trip by Arbonne to Southern California, where you can be treated to an amazing stay at the Montage in Beverly Hills, an incredible property. You get $1,000 cash from Tiffany to go shopping right before the holidays. How handy is that? And you get a great tour of the home office with some of my very favorite people in Arbonne. I love the home office. That tour is phenomenal. And so Tracy gave us this simple tracker, and I will definitely attach this to our recording so that you guys can have this if you want to put this also up on your dream board. So basically, it's sponsoring 6 new consultants in the month of June, July, and or August. So you have 3 months to sponsor 6 new people, and their start order needs to be 250 QV in their start month. But as Tracy broke out, what you're going for, this is your PQV in this first column, so you're shooting for your own 2,500, and then as you sponsor your first 2 people in June, you're going to help teach and train them to get 2,500 each, and then as you sponsor your next 2 people in the month of July, you're going to help them get their 2,500 each for July and August. That would be getting them toward district manager qualification, and then finally your last 2 in the month of August. It doesn't play out perfectly this way, but what I'm inspired by is that it really shows how achievable this is if you put your mind to earning this challenge. And guaranteed, any challenge you go for in Arbonne, even if you fall short of the mark that's needed to complete the challenge, guaranteed, you guys, your business is going to grow. And bottom line, this 2,500 PQV, that is the brick, that is the basis of what we are personally going for in terms of our personal sales and our sponsoring. That is what we are shooting for on a monthly basis for our volume. And those of you who were at Global Training Conference with us, you heard a great training from Ashley Good, our Chief Sales Officer, talking about the skyscraper. And every single month that you hit 2,500 PQV, and then if you're training and teaching someone else to hit their 2,500 PQV, you get to add those bricks to build your skyscraper business all the way to national vice president. So that's why Arbonne comes forward with challenges like this, you guys, is to be able to help us to reach out and lock arms with someone and really help them grow a stable, successful business in Arbonne. So that little snapshot I will definitely share with you because it helps to break it down and keep it simple, huh? It's awesome. So that is the goal, to get you to California Dreamin' in December. I love it. I love, love, love Arbonne for that reason. So that brings me to our training tonight. We have several of our top leaders who have committed to bringing you their top tips and tricks for doing an amazing, amazing summer. And summer can always be kind of interesting because many of us have different things. We're pulled in different directions, whether it's family trips, whether it's the kids being home. That's what I'm facing after school gets out at 1:05 p.m. on Friday. A little bit of panic, just saying. And so there's lots of things that are pulling us in different directions. So my hope from sharing some top tips from our leaders is that you can incorporate even one of those tips and roll with it through summer so that you can feel confident that when you're coming out of the other side of summer, that you have continued the momentum for your business. And so I get to lead off tonight. I'm sharing a top tip from Julie Mitchell. She wasn't able to be on with us tonight because she's actually has a business appointment this evening. And so, but she definitely wanted me to share on her behalf, and I'm happy to do that. So pardon me while I read Julie's little nuggets, and then I'll pass it on to our next trainer. So just a little word about Julie. You all know and love Julie. She is my numbers guru still. But more than that, she has a heart that fits every single person on our team into her. She is loving, caring, committed, and dedicated not just to her downline, but to each and every single one of your teams and helping to elevate our entire potential together. So I love her so much, and I know so many of you call her a dear and loyal friend, and so she is precious to us. So Julie, this is from Somerset, Pennsylvania. My tip for summer sponsoring may sound pretty elementary, but sometimes we're just afraid to do it. My tip is to talk about Arbonne with friends, family, new acquaintances while you're at gatherings, picnics, etc., as it relates to you and your family. Ask them what their vacation plans are this summer, and then share about the vacation that Arbonne offers you and your family. Tell them their skin looks great, and then share how your skin has been feeling great thanks to our new RE9 formulation. Talk about the things you're doing with your kids, your husband, significant other, or friends during the days of summer, thanks to your work hours, thanks to what Arbonne has carved out for you. It's really all about enthusiasm and working it into conversation without sounding like a sales pitch. Be sincere and just share how much you love Arbonne. They will get their curiosity piqued and ask you questions. And again, from Julie, I want to congratulate again Kendall Travers on never ever losing sight of her dreams and always putting her team and others ahead of herself. For always doing the do, disciplining herself to personal growth every day so that she can be ready to be the best version of herself for her team, family, and friends. We are so, so lucky to be able to say that we are now part of the United Nations with Kendall and Becky as our national vice presidents. Better together has never been more true, as when we use it to describe all of us on this call tonight and everyone else who is part of the Kendall Travers and Becky Humphreys Nations. So that shared with love from Julie. Love, love, love her. So awesome and so poignant. I'm going to turn the call over now to Rhiannon, and Rhiannon will share her top tip and some fun as well. Rhiannon.
All right. Thank you, Becky. So obviously, like Becky said, summertime kind of gets a little crazy. My kids are also out at 1 o'clock on Friday. So it does add a new element to my normal schedule. But for those of you who do have kids, one of the things that I love about summertime is there's so many camps and activities that you can put your kids in that will allow you to be around new groups of parents. My kids go to school out here in Capay, but all the camps that we're going to go to are going to be in Chico, where I don't know as many people. So I'm excited about doing that and getting in front of new people. Also, when it comes to getting workshops booked, one of the things that I want to focus on for the summer with our new spa line is something like with, sandals and sangria, or just so people can think, oh, we're out here wearing flip-flops and we got our nasty old dry feet. So let's have a chance to kind of treat ourselves and pamper ourselves and do more of the spa parties. And then just like what Julie had said with meeting new people and talking about vacations, and now we have the ability to earn this California Dreamin' trip through the summer. So don't be afraid to tell people about that. I'm currently working on earning this amazing trip that Arbonne's offering us, just to kind of get that conversation rolling, and really just, again, staying on point with working your business every day, no matter where you're at on vacation. Like I said, camps and things that your kids are in. And then I also want to send my love to the new Travers Nation. Kendall, I'm so proud of you. I've loved being able to do this business with you. And once you guys finish Nation, my first thought was, wait a minute, we're not going to be able to see them every month on the Nation calls. So I'm so excited that we're doing these United Nations calls, because I love seeing all you East Coast girls staying up late with us. And you're all so much fun. And I've loved being able to watch you, Kendall, grow your team, and you're such an amazing leader, and I'm so, so proud of you. I want to be like you when I grow up. I love you guys. Congratulations. And now I'm going to turn it over to Tiffany, I believe. Is that correct, Becky? No, Sarah Gannert. Sarah Gannert. Yes, we're going to turn it over to Sarah in Florida, the amazing, smart. If you ever have any questions on ingredients, Sarah's my go-to girl. She's the smartest person I know. So Sarah, I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Rhiannon. And I ask you a ton of questions as well, so I appreciate your help. So I have some ideas and tips for boosting sales and sponsoring during the summer months. And my focus, I just want to talk about how we are not really home much and we travel a lot. So what can you do when you're away from your normal routine? How can you maximize your time? A few tips is always carry sample packs of the nutrition, always carry sample packs of the RE9 ready to go in your purse or bag, and always carry business cards. That's very, very important. And then also, we've talked about the acronym before called FORM, and Rhiannon's actually touched on this, but I want you to write this acronym down. It's FORM, FORM. And with that, when you're out and about meeting new people, you can follow this acronym. So F is for family, O is for occupation, R is for recreation, and then M is message. So your message of Arbonne. So you're going to ask people about their family, their work, and what they like to do for fun. And it really comes in handy no matter the situation you're in. And when it arises that you're able to bring Arbonne into the conversation, so your message, you can do so naturally because you've sparked up this amazing conversation with somebody. And it should feel natural. It shouldn't feel that you're being pushy or forcing like Arbonne into the conversation. You'll just wait for the opportunity to present itself. So a few examples of this that's taken place for me on vacation is sitting by the pool. A lady was looking for a seat, and I had an extra seat under my umbrella. Let her sit by me, and then we ended up having an amazing conversation, became Facebook friends, developed a friendship. And parties and barbecues. I know Julie mentioned being at parties. Well, a friend of a friend was there. I used the FORM acronym, and she used Arbonne before. She just moved to Pensacola. She was excited to have a local consultant, and that was because of FORM. Tour guides, my mom just recently hit up her tour guide on vacation, so you can do that too. And then lastly, airplanes. I love airplanes because people are stuck with you for a few hours. And I've got one of my best preferred clients from just sitting by somebody on an airplane that I didn't know. And I asked her what she did. She said she did banking, and it requires a lot of customer service. And I was like, oh, well, my career, I do a lot of customer service as well. So she asked what I did. And then from then on there, it was like a good old hour of just Arbonne. And she loved makeup, skincare, etc. So use airplanes. So sample packs of nutrition, anti-aging, business cards, and then just remember that FORM acronym. So I'm going to pass it over to Tiffany Spitznagel, the lovely new Regional Vice President that we have the pleasure of having on the call tonight. And love doing business with you, Tiffany, and can't wait to hear.
Thanks, Sarah. So just a little backstory on my tips for the summer. My summer is a little bit unusual this year because I'm actually away 2 weeks in a row on vacation, and I literally I was in Disney World last week with my kids and my aunt and uncle. I came home for a day and we turned around and left again, and I'm now in the Outer Banks, and then I come home for like a week and a half and I leave again for Myrtle Beach. So this summer has been a little bit different with our travel. So I was like, okay, how can I work my business when I'm not at home? So, you know, being at Disney was super busy. It was super hot. We came home. I was literally not in my room all day. I had my phone with me and I was just following up with clients as I could. On close day, I made sure that we got home early so I could be available and, you know, help as much as I could with our finishing nation. But this week, you know, I literally brought my client profile box with me. I typically don't do that when I'm on vacation, but I, you know, made it a point, and I'm making a point to use the Jump on June to really take advantage to follow up with my preferred clients. Today was not very nice at all. I literally sat in a sweatshirt and capris all day because it was freezing, and I sat by my computer and I worked. And you know, when you love what you do, it's not work, right? So, but I spent a lot of time following up with people today, and I'm just utilizing the nooks and crannies of my vacation to, you know, follow up with preferred clients. I collected a couple of orders today. I'm going to be hosting something at my house when I am home, and then that box is going with me again, you know, at the end of the month. And I'm really just focusing on follow-up. I put something on Facebook today about having RE9 available, so I'm kind of lining that up ahead of time, lining up, you know, being able to give out my 2 RE9 sets that I have, actually three RE9 sets to people to do drop-offs when I'm home. So I lined that up, kind of teed that up today. I'm taking advantage of that, so people will have that when I'm at home to be able to, you know, take and drop off to different people. And if I have to mail out sample packs to people, I can do that too. I have some with me. So like Sarah said, you know, when you're on a plane, it's great to talk to people about Arbonne, and when you're in the airport and so on. And then another thing that I've really done is just really focused on, you know, having a lot of activity in July because I will be home. So really not writing off this month by any means, but really focusing on booking in advance and booking that activity. So when I am home next month, I have a lot on my calendar. So those are kind of my tips because, like I said, my travel's been a little bit different this summer. I have to be honest, it stressed me out when I first heard. I mean, I'm blessed. Don't get me wrong. I'm blessed that we're able to be away, but it stressed me out a little bit. I'm like, okay, you know, we're a new region and this doesn't mean that we just stop working. And so when I saw what our summer was going to look like in the beginning, I was like, okay, how can I, you know, work my business, but also be with my family? So last week, like I said, you know, was a little bit different, but this week, you know, I'm hitting the ground running. So those are my little tips for you. I hope they were helpful. And I'm going to pass it over to the gorgeous Alyssa Cavallero. I'm so excited to be on this journey with you, girlfriend. So take it away.
Thank you, Tiff. So my sponsoring tip for the summer is don't stop. Don't stop the momentum. Don't stop working. And don't let summer be an excuse not to work your business. I know people who have promoted to every single level in Arbonne during the summer, so it's not an excuse and it's not a reason to stop working your business. And just stay consistent with what you're doing right now. If you're getting excuses that people can't host, then offer them your RE9 drop kit or a pamper basket. Offer to do something online. Offer to send them samples. there are tons of networking groups and tons of events that happen all summer long. People just want to get out. They want to hang out. They want to go to wine tastings. They want to do whatever. Go there and strike up a conversation with somebody. Just get outside of your comfort zone and get out there and try to meet new people and schedule a coffee appointment with them. It's just really important to stay consistent, because once you stop and you slow down, it's really hard to pick that momentum back up. So my tip is really just don't slow down and don't stop. And also, what Tiffany and Sarah, kind of to piggyback on what everyone else is saying, if you're traveling, take samples with you. Give them to the flight attendant. Kendall was away last month and was giving mascara samples out to the girl working at the auto body shop. Like, you can literally give them to anybody, and they're so easy to travel with and to take with you. So, the beauty of a business like this is that you really can take it anywhere, and you can meet people anywhere that are looking for this and that will be interested in what you have to offer. So just stay consistent. And Kendall, I just wanted to say that I am so proud of you, and I'm so excited for you and for all that you've accomplished. And I personally have you to thank for just how much my life has changed over the last 5 years. Not only stop now, I can't even look at you. So not only have I gained the best friend that I've ever had, but you have given me time freedom. You have given me options. And because of Arbonne, I have the most amazing people in my life, and I only have you to thank for that. And I told Kendall this today on the phone. For those of you that were at our meeting last night with the men and the boyfriends and the fiancés, I just felt like we have such a good community here, and everybody was so supportive and so excited, and just talking to, all the different guys that were there to support their girlfriends or wives or whoever. They were so excited to be there. And then afterwards, when we were all at Papa J's, it was like, wow, like, I feel like I've known these people my whole life. Like, they're just literally like our best friends. Like, I just want to hang out with everybody every weekend. Like, it's just so much fun. But this summer is going to be a total blast, with Tiffany's car presentation and with your nation celebration. I know that we're going to have so many new RVPs popping up this summer, and I just cannot wait to see where the next 10 years takes you in Arbonne. And I'm so proud of you and so happy for you. And now I'll pass it on to Kendall.
Becky.
Thanks, sorry, Kendall.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Kendall was next on the
It's okay. I have all of you juggling all of these balls up in the air. You guys have done absolutely awesome. Alyssa, that was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm sure last night's event was totally amazing. I went to bring Sarah back on because she had a few nuggets that she wants to share, and then Tiff does too. So Sarah, come on up.
Yeah, I totally spaced that. So I was getting so excited about tips that I passed it on too quick. But I just want to say, Kendall and team, I'm so, so, so proud of you. I've been in this business pretty much from the beginning with Kendall, and we were grew together and really connected on a lot of different levels and leaned on each other. We're accountability partners, and just we're really there for each other. And I've loved, like Lynn said, watched you grow during this journey. You're amazing, beautiful heart and soul. And I've loved being able, because of Facebook, watch your guys' journey over the past couple of months. And it just was so inspiring and very heartfelt. And I felt like I was there with you. So just, you're very deserving. I love you. And you and your team, just, it's the right time. And you did it. So.
Awesome. Thanks, Sarah. I love you. And Tiff, you want to come back on?
Yeah, sorry guys. I got a little excited too about my tips, and I forgot to talk about to Kendall. Sorry, Kendall. So I don't know if you guys know this, but Kendall and I went to high school together. So I kind of knew her from high school, and I'm probably going to start crying now, but it's been such a joy to watch you on your journey. You lead from the front, and you give us courage. You believe in us, and there was no doubt in my mind this last time when we went into qualification that we weren't going to finish. And, you know, we always say in Arbonne that we're better together, and you make us all better. You make me better. And I know we joke about how I'm rigid about a couple things and I've made you better and so on and so forth, but we truly are better together. And you lead from the front, and it's just been so much fun to watch you grow in your journey. And I had no doubt that we weren't going to finish. And I'm just so proud of you. And it's just been really fun to watch you grow. So I love you tons, and thank you for all you do for all of us.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I'm setting up Kendall for like being a blubbering mess. I did not realize that Tiff, that was totally, totally beautiful. I absolutely love your heart. And I love that you guys have the community that you do. Exactly what you shared, Alyssa. It is something powerful, and now just not limited to only your team, but also the significant others and the Arbonne babies. It's been a baby explosion, I think, as well, in Pittsburgh, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, there's babies coming out of our earlobes. I mean,
There's
it's
something in the water out here. I'm not drinking it.
I'm going to bring my own water when I come out in July. That's what I'm saying. I'm
Smart.
I love it. I mean, it's, I what can I say? I mean, Kendall has been my little sis from when she started in Arbonne 10 years ago. So she has all these multitudes of older siblings. Of course, you know, Justin, Kaylee, you know, Jenny, and then myself. And so it's funny, early on in Kendall's journey, I thought of her, that's how I saw her, as like a little sis, you know, someone who I could kind of boss around and be like, yeah, you go do this, you go do that, like my little like grunt person, you know. But now, oh my gosh, she's like larger than life. She has been for a long, long time. What was always most inspiring to me is how well Kendall stayed with her feet planted, even when she was really a team of one. And you guys, that was for a long time. And I hope that Kendall touches on that tonight, because it is so easy to lose heart and question and be like, my goodness, you know, what am I doing or what am I not doing? Why am I not blessed with, you know, people coming to my team? But now, in hindsight, being able to look at your amazing team, Kendall, and these glorious, gorgeous souls who have totally not only inspired you, turn around and filled you up your cup, but who reach out and fill up the cups of all of us. It's by no accident that you were a team of one for as long as you were. It was like the right people. God was blessing you with the right people who you needed to have and who were going to run with you and cry with you and giggle with you and maybe have a splash of something with you, all of those things. So that's one thing that's been most impressive to me on your journey was how long you stayed when you could have easily said, you know, this is Jenny's thing, or, you know, this might be good for Lynn or for Sarah. You know, it works for them. It's working great for Rhiannon. It's not my thing. It could have been easy to say that because you had to wait so long to be blessed with your amazing, amazing team, the Traverse Nation. And so and still to this day, you are one of my top motivational gurus. Whenever I need someone to bring us across the finish line with an inspirational talk, I'm always like, Kendall, I need you. Hello, sister. So I just full of gratitude for everything that Kendall has done. Of course, not just to inspire her own incredible team, but for all of us, our greater organization. And I know Deanna has relied heavily on you, and we will continue to do that for your amazing wisdom and motivation and pure joy. You definitely are all about pure joy, sister. So without further ado, it is such an honor to introduce new National Vice President, Kendall Pierce Travers, and I am so grateful that you're going to hear her journey in her words. This is a very special moment, and yeah, it's your time, sis. I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you. I love you.
Oh, I love you too. Gosh, guys, thank you. Thank you so much for all of that. It's really crazy to be in this spot, and it's really, I think I don't know who else is on this call, but mainly as women, we don't accept compliments very well. And so when you have a lot of people saying a lot of really nice things about you for like a week straight, it kind of like gets a little crazy. And I just really, I really love you guys, and I really appreciate everything that you said. I was really nervous before this call, actually. I had a little bit of wine in my glass to help. But, man, I'm going to try to keep it together for a minute and get something across. And normally I'm super, super conscious of time, but I'm just going to talk, and I feel like God is going to speak through me and let you guys know what you need to hear, because wow, this is a big deal, and I know that, and I just am really, really thankful. First of all, to Jenny, who I know couldn't be on tonight, but we'll watch this later. Gosh, I thank you so much for giving me this opportunity and for seeing something in me that most people saw as totally flaky and out of control, and she saw that I had some potential, and that was really life-changing for me. And Becky I'm gonna close my window. I feel like that's loud. I was listening to the U2 concert through my window because they're playing in Hinesfield while I was working in my office, and I was really excited about it, but now it got loud. I apologize. Okay, so Becky, happy birthday. And gosh, just thank you for everything you've done for us. You've been our fearless leader from day one, and your heart is what has led all of these people here, because we copy what we know. I'm a really good copycat, and I absolutely followed your lead. And I'm not kidding when I tell you that the way you pour into us is going to affect thousands of people for generations, because that is the torch that we are carrying from here on. And I just love you for that. And I appreciate that so much, because I see that in my team. And it's not because that was something that I maybe, I copied you. I was like, all right, my team has to look like Becky's. This is what Becky does. This is what I'm going to do. And now it's who we are. And I just am obsessed with it. So thank you so much for that. My sideline girls, I cannot say enough how incredible it is to have grown up in this company with you, and to have just been able to have the best friends ever in you girls, and all these experiences. And I feel bad for people that don't have Arbonne. I feel bad for people that aren't on our team, but at least the ones that have Arbonne. Like, how is this real life? How is this real life that you get to hang out with people that you totally adore, have vacations with them, take trips with them, connect with them on a seriously deep level? That is not what happens at any other job. And I am honored and blessed to be part of this. And then my team, gosh, I'm glad you said that, Tiffany, because you guys teach me so much. And the things that I lack in personality or skill, guys, what's awesome about this business is that if you just keep going, you will attract the people that are better at this than you. It's amazing. It's amazing. I love it so much. And I just am really, really honored to be a part of this. Gosh, this is super surreal. So obviously the journey to nation is not something that you could do on your own at all. You know, you can't do, I don't think, maybe if you're Debbie Neal, you can, but you can't do $160,000 a month on your own. You can't do $207,000 a month on your own. It just doesn't happen. And so when you start this business, if this is like your first meeting that you're hearing, and if you're a consultant, you're like, what? That's bigger than my brain. The team that gets you to district is not the team that gets you to area, is not the team that gets you to region, is not the team that gets you to nation. And yes, there maybe are people that start at the beginning and stay with you, which I'm so blessed and honored to have Beth Petrillo was my first real consultant. And she's still here with us. You have to grow more people and grow more leaders. And so you can't do this on your own. I learned so much from my team, and gosh, I'm so lucky that I can call on Alyssa to help me with some emails, or I can call on Emily Neal to make cute stuff for us, or whatever it is. It's incredible to see that and to watch that blossom and grow. So this is not going to make any sense. I did take some notes that I wanted to say, but they're a little bit scattered, but that's kind of me. So I hope you can bear with me. So a little bit about my journey. I was 25 years old. I was working 3 other jobs at the time. I worked at a law firm and I hated it. I worked for a rock band and I loved it. And I was also a waitress, and I actually did love doing that as well. I love serving people. I love taking care of people. That's always been in my nature. But people that knew me back then can tell you that I was a little bit of a hippie, and I kind of flew by the seat of my pants, and nothing was ever scheduled. I was never on time. I was never consistent. I was never, I just didn't have it together. I was happy all the time, and I was there. But I didn't have it together. So if you feel like you can't be some of these MVPs that you admire, that's okay. Because first of all, what Matt said at our meeting last night was so poignant. He said, you be the best version of you. And the awesome thing about Arbonne is that it makes you be the best version of you. You don't need to be me. You don't need to be Becky. You don't need to be Jenny. You don't need to be Deanna. You don't need to be anybody else. You need to be the best version of you all the time. Hands down, that's it. So I've had a bunch of terrible things happen to me in my Arbonne journey. I've had hundreds of no's, hundreds of cancellations. Jenny came to launch me from California, and I had a hostess actually no show, not give me her address, not respond back to me. I never heard from her for 6 years. No joke. In the car with our stuff on our way to Pittsburgh, no clue where we're going. Never heard from her again. Okay, that happened. I had a fire at a party from an Arbonne candle that I had gifted this person. Fire. Alarm goes off. I'm talking about how I'm going to earn this trip to Cancun, and I'm all excited. And she has to run in the bathroom and throw flour in a candle. I've had a consultant call me from jail. This is real. I can't believe this happened, but it did. And so to this day, I still won't accept her as a friend on Facebook. She keeps adding me and I keep denying it. Guys, everything has happened, okay? And so the longer you're in Arbonne, these crazy things are going to happen. And you're going to think, oh my God, this is just me. I'm a team of one. There's nobody here. I'm catching fires. I'm getting people in jail. I can never be successful. But I'm telling you that you can. It is all part of the journey. I knew from day one that I would be a national vice president, an executive national vice president. I didn't know how it would happen. I knew deep down in my gut that I had a purpose to my life, and I didn't know how that would be fulfilled. When Arbonne fell into my lap, I maybe didn't know immediately right away. I was like, yeah, Mercedes, free trips, I'm all in. But when I looked at this and decided, you know what, there's an opportunity here to make a lot of money and change my life and my family's life and other lives, I have to do this. And so your why, whatever it is, whatever your purpose is, your passion is, Arbonne is the vehicle that's going to allow you the time and the financial freedom to do that. So it doesn't matter how busy you are right now, how many other things you have happening right now. Do not quit. Do not quit, guys. This is it. There were plenty of times where I wanted to quit. Plenty of times, guys. And those times that you fail are just as important as the times that you succeed, because it's what you do after that failure that shows you who you are as a person and what you can accomplish. How do you handle it? You're not allowed to have a pity party for more than 24 hours. That's it. You're allowed to quit for 24 hours, cry about it, stay in bed, avoid your follow-up, whatever. But 24 hours later, you get back on it right away. no matter what. That is what happens. You feel like no one's taking you seriously. Your family doesn't take you seriously. Your coworkers don't take you seriously. Your friends think you're crazy and won't buy any of your products. It's all happened to me for years, guys. And with blind faith and determination, I leaned on my upline. I leaned on those success stories of my sidelines. I made connections with these women that you see their faces here, and I never let go. It didn't matter that everything sucked and nobody would join my team. Sarah and I were in this together from the beginning, okay? I was going to do this because Sarah was doing this. I was going to do this because Becky believed in me and Jenny believed in me. You know, that is what keeps you in this. So stay connected. Even if you feel like you're out there by yourself and you're not locally connected to anybody, that's what this is for. You guys are on this call. You're watching this. That's what it is. I did that for years. I watched everybody from afar. There was no Facebook. I had to wait once a month for Deanna to post some video of Sarah Langham and Carrie McDonald and Deanna talking at a meeting that I could get any kind of nuggets from these people and feel like I was there in that room. So that's what you have to do until you have your own team. Mike told a funny story last night about how we drove around in the car when I was a team of one because somebody on some call said, if you want to build a team, you got to do a meeting. And I was like, all right, I'm going to do a meeting. Mike, let's go look for a meeting space. And we drove around my town and I called hotels and I went into a Panera and I was like, this is free, but it's probably not going to be big enough for my team. And he was like, we can have a meeting in the car. It's just me and you. I don't know what you're talking about. Because I saw it. I'm sorry, like my nose is running. I'm a mess. I've had a Post-it note that I took from my old house on my wall from a call that Deanna did right when I met Beth Petrillo, okay? And so this was right when I started to get a team, and this is what they said. I'll read this to you because you can't see it, but it's been here the whole time. It says there's 3 things that you need. Number 1, a clear vision. You should write this down if you're taking notes. Clear vision. Number 2, consistent personal activity. And number 3, duplication. That's how you build a business. Clear vision, consistent personal activity, duplication, start over. Because we lose our vision sometimes. It happens. When you have a whole month of things canceled or you have the best business builder ace you've ever met in your life not return your phone calls or quit. Guys, it's all going to happen. Can we just make a pact to get over it faster, please? Because it's not a big deal. It is not a big deal. I've been doing this for 10 years. It still happens all the time. All the time. I'm going for Nation. I hope this doesn't get on the internet anywhere. I had a house guest staying with me, watching me call everybody I knew and beg for orders, and she didn't order a damn thing. Like, what? It happens. So just get over it. Get out of your head. This is so a mental game, guys. Just get over it as fast as possible. You're going to learn about yourself. You're going to reset, and you're going to learn how to handle this stuff so that you can teach your team how to handle this stuff, okay? Without the experience, it wouldn't look like hard work. And like our former president, Rita Davenport, says, if it was easy, it'd be sleazy. We're not sleazy. We're classy. It's going to be hard. We got to work hard. And I was not someone that was like, oh, I'm going to work really hard and set all these goals and do all these things. I was not Rhiannon. I was not a goal setter. I was not somebody that put all this stuff in place and was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. Done. What's next? I was like, oh, when's that deadline? I'll do it the day before. That's me. Okay. So clear vision, set those goals. Guys, go for these challenges. The only reason, Mike pointed this out last night too, and I hadn't really thought about this. One of the reasons that I'm here is because when I see these challenges and these trips, I go for it every time. I've not earned every challenge Arbonne has ever put out, but I go for every challenge Arbonne has ever put out, no matter what. Me earning that trip was to the last minute on the 31st of May, and I earned that trip to Mexico. There's plenty that I didn't earn, but I go for it every time. And guess what? Becky's right. It grows your business every time. So they always put out incentives. Whatever your upline does, whatever we do, go for it. I had to learn how to be organized. I had to learn how to do consistent personal growth. That is huge. I remember there was, and guys, life happens, okay? Life happens. Things happen. You get sick. Your family gets sick. People pass away. Like things blow up. Like your whole life is going up in flames, and you think, okay, I'm gonna not do Arbonne ever again because it just doesn't fit. I'm gonna go get a real job. I'm gonna do this, whatever. Don't listen to that voice. You're here for a reason. You have something in your gut. I had my life explode on numerous occasions. Numerous, guys. Big, heavy, scary stuff, okay? And I remember at one point in my life, I had 3 tonsil surgeries over 7 months. Both of my in-laws passed away 6 weeks apart, and I had a broken foot the day after I got engaged, okay? Talk about a crappy 7 months of your life, right? I was going through that. And you know what I did? I definitely took a little bit of time off. I took some time for myself, but I stayed connected with my team and my people, and I dove into personal growth. I dove into it because that's what you have to do. If you're not constantly minding your mind, the junk gets in there and tells you you're not good enough. You can't do this. You don't deserve this. I'm telling you that's a lie. It is a lie. You deserve this. You can do this. You can be where I am. You can pass me up. You can do this. I promise you, if there was anybody that was unqualified for this position, it was me. I know that like the perfect poised person you see in front of you today, you know, looks like I have it all together. I do not. And I still don't. And I'm still growing all the time. And that's what's awesome about this business. So keep asking all the time. If you don't currently today have somebody that you have just asked to listen to a recorded call or asked to look at your business, that is the first thing you do when you get off of this call. You have to be asking constantly. I have a list. Wait, I'll show you if I can find it in my madness of finishing nation. I have a follow-up system on the computer, but this is my list of people that I'm currently working with and asking, not just like follow-up and clients, like people I'm totally like, join my business in my head, and maybe I have to work it out a little bit. One of them is someone that Alyssa and I met on a plane. One of them is somebody that I met in a bar while Mike and I went to have drinks one night. She was adorable and sitting next to me, and I was like, yeah, she's not leaving this bar without being my Facebook friend. One of them is our waitress from Arizona, Taylor, who I sent samples and a Discover Arbonne call this week, and she's listening to the call. Like, just talk to people everywhere. Use Sarah's form method. It's not hard. The more you practice, the easier it gets. So if you mess up a bunch, it doesn't matter. I've messed up a ton. I've said the wrong things. I've forgotten to send sample packs. I forgot I had a party with Beth Petrillo because my cell phone broke, and somehow she still ended up on my team, right? Like, guys, you can't mess it up more than I have, and you can still do this. And I believe that 100%. So personal growth, and I have to say, seriously, the leadership on my team, I need to brag. These girls have stepped it up these past couple of months. Watching them lead their teams, watching them do trainings, watching them just really grow into their own selves and see that confidence is the coolest thing ever. This is not about me. This is about them. And I know I get this amazing title, and Becky gets this amazing title, but like, guys, they are movers and shakers, and you are going to hear their names, and they are going to be on that stage and earning these trips because they are the heart and soul of my organization, and I could not and would not be here without them. And I'm just so honored and grateful to do this. So all I can say in closing is follow those 3 things. Clear vision, consistent personal activity, duplicate yourself, start over, okay? Be the consultant that you want to sponsor. Be that person. Be the leader that you want to sponsor. You have to grow yourself personally consistently. If you get 3 minutes a day while you're peeing and your kids are running around like crazy to read something for personal growth and take a little note in your cell phone, do it. We all have the time. We just have to make the time. Get really good at scheduling that in. Make it a priority. Make it a number 1. I think that's all. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, I think that's it. I love you all so, so much. Becky, I hope you have a close because I don't have a close.
Well, babe, that is like impossible to follow up, but here's what I will say. You know how much your sister and your brother love you. Jenny did want me to give all of her love to everyone on the call tonight. And I tell you, this girl's heart it has enough room to change so many lives. You said it earlier, Kendall, but it's true of you and the leadership on your team. Thousands of lives will be changed, and you have put forth a legacy that will reach generations, not just in the U.S., not just in North America, but across the globe because of what you put into motion. And I love that we had sprinkles of yellow. Kendall's yellow all the way through her training tonight. I mean, she is fun with a capital F-U-N. I love you, sister. And we're so excited and tickled to honor you. So more to come on this Girls Amazing Nation celebration. Later in the summer, fall, we'll be getting you details. And until we meet again, God bless. I am so grateful that you have all come into our life together. We are truly better together. Thank you so much. That was incredible, Kendall. I love you. Love you all.
I love you all so much.
Thank you.